What if one of the world's most important shipping shortcuts just stopped working? Every year, 5 to 6% of all global maritime trade passes through this one narrow strip of water, the Panama Canal. For over a century, it has been the lifeblood of international commerce. But if it were to suddenly close, cargo ships would be forced to take the long way around South America. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It would add over 3 weeks and millions of dollars in costs to a single journey. The ripple effects would be felt on every continent. So, what would really happen if the Panama Canal shut down? To understand its importance, we have to look back. The Panama Canal was a monumental feat of engineering, officially opening in 1914 after decades of brutal work. For most of its life, it was under U.S. control, till it was handed over to Panama in 1999. In 2016, a massive expansion project was completed to accommodate larger, modern ships. In normal times, it takes a ship about 10 hours to cross, with roughly 36 vessels making the journey every single day. This man-made marvel completely reshaped global trade, turning a multi-week voyage into a journey of less than a day. It connected oceans, economies, and cultures like never before. But its smooth operation is not guaranteed. So, what could actually force it to close? There are a few nightmare scenarios. The most pressing one right now is climate change. The canal relies on a massive amount of fresh water from nearby lakes to operate its locks, and severe droughts, like the one in 2023, have already forced major restrictions on the number of ships that can pass through. Then there's the risk of an accident. A large vessel could get stuck, just like the Ever Given did in the Suez Canal, blocking traffic for days or even weeks. And while less likely, the possibility of deliberate sabotage can't be ignored given its strategic importance. A full closure for any of these reasons would be catastrophic. A voyage from Shanghai to New York would instantly jump from 25 days to a grueling 47 days. The extra fuel, crew time, and insurance would send shipping costs skyrocketing by billions of dollars globally. The detour around Cape Horn is treacherous and unforgiving, and the entire global shipping network would be thrown into chaos. The ripple effects would extend far beyond the shipping industry. The U.S. East Coast, which heavily relies on the canal for goods from Asia, would see immediate supply chain disruptions. Prices for everything from electronics to bananas would climb. The global energy market would feel the pinch as tankers carrying oil and natural gas are rerouted. Agricultural exports from South America to Asia would face costly delays, threatening food security. And let's not forget Panama itself. The canal generates nearly $5 billion a year for the country's economy, representing a huge chunk of its GDP. A closure would be an economic disaster for its people. On top of that, forcing ships to travel thousands of extra miles would have a significant environmental impact, dramatically increasing carbon emissions as they burn more fuel. So, what are the alternatives? In the face of restrictions, companies are already scrambling for solutions. Some are turning to transshipment, where they unload cargo on one side of the canal and move it across land via the historic Panama Canal Railway, then reload it onto another ship. Others are simply choosing to reroute entirely, whether around South America or Africa, absorbing the massive costs. But these are just temporary fixes. Even partial restrictions, like the ones we're seeing now due to drought, are causing global ripples, increasing costs, and creating logistical headaches worldwide. It's a stark reminder of just how fragile our interconnected world is. The Panama Canal isn't just a convenience. It's a critical artery of the global economy, and it's more vulnerable than most of us realize. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into how our world works. We'll see you in the next one.